Hey guys, in today's video I'm gonna be showing you my ridiculous Fenty Beauty haul. I hope you guys can see it. I went ham, and what I'm gonna do today is I'm gonna try on as much as I can on camera, and I'm gonna start out with the Complexion products. So I picked up both the primer and the foundation, and I'm gonna be the 1000th person to sing the praises of this foundation. I've used it a couple of times and I definitely feel like it's amazing. It has a soft matte finish, which I love. I think it's really good for photography, and even though I have really dry skin, it still looks flawless on me, and it doesn't make me feel like my skin looks hard or that I look older than I am. So I love that. So I'm gonna try that on for you. Now, my perfect shade right now, because I have a bit of a tan, is shade 300, which I got a sample of and I used a bunch of times, and I posted a photo of me wearing it on my Instagram at Vinyl Blush. You guys can check it out. But the one that I actually ordered was shade 290, which is lighter obviously, but I feel like it is gonna be a really good match for me once my tan fades away. But you will notice that it's gonna look a little light because I did try it on. I did try doing this video yesterday, but I didn't love it, and I wasn't gonna settle for anything less than perfect for this launch. You guys know I haven't been on YouTube for a while, and I just had to come back for Rihanna. Like, I went crazy. I'm gonna start with the primer. I woke up at 3 a.m. New York time to buy it when it launched, because I didn't know that they were gonna have their lives together, because I've been through so many limited edition launches. Like, I bought a ton of the Riri Hearts Matte collection. I even like lined up for it, because you know how they had multiple releases, if you remember. I was one of those people that tried to buy online. I went in store, lined up, and I ended up getting everything that I wanted, but you know, I had to put in the work to get it. So since I've been through those launches and have been traumatized by like being in this like crazy makeup world for so many years, where it just gives me so much anxiety, I was like up early. I was like shook, because when I was like on the Fenty Beauty website, for example, I had to wait to get in, and it said like over 20,000 people were ahead of me, and I was like, that's it, I'm not gonna get what I want. The Sephora website was crashing, so I was like, this is it, it's over. I ended up ordering everything that I wanted though. I was like still nervous, even though I had my order confirmation. I was like, I don't believe it, not until they send me a shipping confirmation will I like really believe that I got everything. I'm gonna go in with the foundation next, and I'm gonna use the 110 foundation brush. I also love this a lot. I really love how the bristles are cut or placed. I'm not sure if the bristles are you know, placed by hand like MAC brushes, or if they're cut, but whatever the case may be, I do feel like it feels really soft to the touch, and the bristles are stacked in a way where however you place the brush and you just stipple, it'll blend, because it's not like it's blunt up top, it's tapered the whole way. So makeup artists know what I'm talking about, but trust me, the brush is good. I love it. I've used it a couple of times, and it's really great for full coverage. This foundation isn't full coverage. It's more of like a really nice natural medium, which I personally prefer, because I feel like my skin is normally pretty good. I just like to even out the skin tone, and just for photos it looks better when I wear foundation, so I always like to use it. So make sure that you shake it before you pump it out onto the back of your hand or wherever. And this foundation does get darker when it dries down, so if you're gonna go in store and try it, I definitely suggest getting it on your fingertip and painting stripes, because I did go to a Sephora where they had some sponges out and people were trying it with that, but I feel like you get too sheer of an application that way, since the sponge soaks up so much product. So you're not really gonna get the best match for you. So that's how I would do it. I would wait for it to dry, and I would even try on 2 or 3 shades that way and see which one matches the best after you let it warm up to you. So yeah, guys, so like I was saying before, I'm all over the place in this video. I really went ham online. I woke up early to buy it, and then the next day I walk into Sephora and the whole collection is there. And the Sephora that I went to, it wasn't even that crowded. I went during lunchtime because I was getting something for a shoot for work, and that's when I went to get, and I ended up getting a sample because since I got a tan, my regular foundations aren't giving me the best match. I just look super washed out, so that's where I got the 300 shade in a sample, and I was like, oh, I fell in love right then and there, and I knew I made a good decision because I stood there swatching everything that I bought just to see, like, oh my gosh, because I pretty much went in blind because there weren't really any swatches available in advance. So that made it really difficult for me to make a decision since I was buying online. But yeah, everything was there, and I've been back several times to look at it and just in general to get things that I needed or with friends. And yes, a lot of the foundation shades are gone in some places, which is amazing because she came out with 40, so everybody could be included and covered, and it's amazing. And it's like, I haven't been this excited for something in such a long time, and to go to Sephora, like, as the days went on and the hype started to get bigger and bigger, and just seeing the crowd around the Fenty Beauty displays where you can't even get through, I was excited. I was like, that's my girl. I love Rihanna. I love her makeup. If you've been following my channel for a while, you know she's like a huge inspiration for me. Like, my makeup aesthetic is like majorly influenced by her and the work that she did with Mila Morales, which is one of her makeup artists, like her OG makeup artist. And I freaking love her, and her makeup just goals for me, for sure. When I was like playing with makeup and figuring out what I liked, what style I liked, she was everything. And her work with Mila, for sure, it was such a big deal to me. So I love them together. So I had to get everything. That's why when she like teamed up with MAC, I was like going crazy because I'm such a big fan of her style, of her music, of everything. So I had to go in. But yeah, so you guys can see that it looks a little light, but when I'm done with everything and when this warms up, I'm gonna look less ghastly. But this is how pale I am in the winter. So I really like 300. I'll see how this works, and then if I need to switch to 300, I will. But I really feel like I get this light. It still hasn't warmed up yet, so we'll see. So that is the foundation, and I got a bunch of other stuff, so I'm not really gonna have a cohesive look by the end of it because I really just want to try it all on because I haven't gotten to everything. Even when I did my video yesterday, still not done. So I got a bunch of the Matchsticks. I am so hyped for this. So I got the one that's meant for concealing and brightening and highlighting, really. That's what I got it for, to highlight. And then I got the shade for contouring, and I also got a shimmer stick. So they have pre-made trios for different skin tones, and I decided to make my own trio on the Fenty Beauty website because I shopped at Sephora, I shopped at Fenty Beauty. So on the Fenty Beauty website, you can make your own trio and still get the discount. So I decided to go with the colors that they picked for medium skin, and I picked a different shimmer stick to go with one of the highlighters. But I still ended up getting more, and there's more that I want, but these are the ones that I had to have right now, and I can wait to build my collection with the other ones later on. So I'm gonna get started. So my shade in the Matchsticks Matte Skin Stick is Bamboo. That's the one they picked for my highlight. And I actually feel like I can go even lighter than this with this foundation shade. But if I use 300, I can really see a noticeable difference with this. And I already color corrected a little bit under the eyes before this video because I have such like purpley blue under eye circles that this particular shade doesn't cancel out because it's more yellowy. So I'm going to go in and I'm just going to draw triangles under the eye. Hopefully you can see it actually. It does look a little brighter today. So I'm just going to go under the eye, along the sides of the nose, a little bit on the chin, down the bridge, hello, and then my little chicken foot on the forehead. These are a cream to powder finish, so they're gonna be really long wearing. The foundation is also supposed to be long wearing. I've only used it for, again, a video shoot and to go to events. I haven't worn it at work and then seen how long it lasts yet, but I really want to do a video because I have dry skin to see how it wears. So if you guys are interested, leave a comment down below. I've never done something like that on my channel, but I've really been thinking about it. So let me know if you guys want that, because when you have dry skin, like, and you hear matte foundation, you want to run for the hills. But this one so far so good, especially in these warmer months. It's just been a dream because I do have a little bit of extra oils coming through. So there's one. That's it for highlighting for now. And as you can see, it really blends into that foundation. So if you want something a little more dramatic, I would definitely build my own trio and maybe pick a lighter highlighting stick than Bamboo. And even with the contour, I could have gone even darker. That's because I like drama, so everybody's a little bit different. But this is definitely a more natural look, which I think is the point of this first launch. So for my contour, I got Mocha, and it's a really nice neutral color, not too warm, not too cool, which I personally like because I know that for contouring, you should go for more of a gray color, but personally, I don't like that. I would still rather get something a little more bronzy because I really just look to warm my skin tone up, and then the sinking in of the cheeks a little bit is like an added bonus. So we got that going. Then I'm gonna do the forehead. I like to do the temple as well, and it just gives me a nice color. So I'm gonna go a little bit extra with it because I've tried it on before and I really felt like I should have put on a little bit more the first time. And then I'm gonna go along the jawline, which definitely needs snatching, cause I have some chins going on. And then I'm gonna go down the bridge of the nose, like so. I typically, I don't know, I mean, I guess I have been contouring my nose, but it's more for like color because I don't want the center of my face to be so blank. And I like the same brush. This is a major key, guys. I haven't even tried the sponge yet. I've been all about this brush. It's just good for everything. And now I'm going to blend out my contour on the sides of my nose with the contour and concealer brush. So good. And so what you do is you slide down the silver part to expose the brush, and then when you're done, slide it back up, then cover it so you don't ruin the bristles. major key. So I'm taking this. It's really nice and dense. And even though it looks large, it still does a good job. I think like as long as your placement is right, this buffs it out so well. Before I do anything else, since it's really hot in here, I'm gonna go ahead and set. And I gotta show you guys, I'm sure you've seen it, but this is literally my favorite thing. Initially, I only got the powder. This is the Invisimatte blotting powder. I love the packaging. I think it's so beautiful. But initially, I only got this. And then when I realized that the touch-up brush is a companion for it that literally snaps on to the bottom, I had to have it. And I can't tell you how many times I've done this. Over and over. Super annoying, but it goes together, so you put it in your bag together and it's just so cute. So I love the packaging. I love the idea of it. So this is the touch-up brush and I'm just gonna swirl it in here, pick up some products, and I really love what this does. It really makes everything look so airbrushed and you're really gonna notice on camera. I don't know how they did it, but it does really make everything look airbrushed. But this brush, like, is something I would use to touch up. I wouldn't necessarily set right after my foundation with it because it's really small. But for touching up is perfect. But since I had not used it yet, I wanted to use it in this video. But it's very good for just, again, just patting the powder right in. So again, slide up the silver part and then cover it up so you don't ruin the bristles. And what I really love about this packaging in particular is that even though it looks white and the brush as well, there's like a purple iridescence to it, depending on how you look at it in the light. So I love that. Okay, so love that detail. Now I'm gonna do the eyes and I'm gonna try, which haven't tried it yet, I've only swatched it, is the Blond Shimmer Stick. And I got it because, all right, I gotta pull this baby out, which I haven't tried either. And I know you guys are gonna be like, how have you not tried it yet? But I got it. Let me open both up so you can see what the vision was. So here's Blond. So you already know what highlighter I'm about to bring out. And it is right here. It's Trophy Wife. It was like the one thing, like when the collection went on sale, literally the first thing I put in my cart was this because I knew it was gonna sell out. And I was gonna be so heartbroken if I didn't get it. And when I was like waiting in line on the Fenty Beauty website and when the Sephora website was like not working and was crashing on me and I couldn't check out, this was the one that I was like panicking. Because I mean, now I have another #1 pick, which I'll tell you guys at the end. But before I had tried anything, this was like what I needed in my life. And now that I have it, honestly, like I'm really just going to use it on the eyes. But because we're doing this video, I'm going to put it on the cheeks too. But it's such a good gold. And I don't have a gold like this for the eyes, I don't think anyway. So, yeah. But so good. I'm so excited. I've seen everybody try it on, but I got this Shimmer Stick as a base because it really goes well with Trophy Wife. So I'm gonna put it on the lid. Oh my gosh, so good. Oh wait, I should have gotten a brush. I got so excited. I have it on both lids, and I don't know why I put it on both lids. I was supposed to try on something else. I'm just too hyped. I am too high. I'm gonna go in with this. Ooh, maybe, what am I even doing? Fingertips is gonna be the best way because this has a lot of shimmer, and if you want to avoid fallout, fingertips is the best way. And I haven't swatched my personal one yet. Oh, it feels so smooth to the touch. So beautiful. All right, so you guys see the lid now without any Trophy Wife on top. Now let's do this. Oh my god, like this isn't even fair. What? Like, what is this? I finished up the eyes off camera. I added some liner, some lashes, a little crease color, and I added a little liner and eyeshadow underneath the eyes, nude liner in the waterline. I'll leave all those details down below if you're interested. But, you know, I needed some drama for what's about to happen next. So before I try out the highlighters, I need to add a little more bronzer. So that's what I'm gonna do, because they are so dramatic that you need something on there. Like, personally for me, I need something that is a little bit on the matte side, and I just want to concentrate those highlighters on the cheekbone. And I'm gonna try hopefully more than one if I don't get too excited like I did with Trophy Wife. So I'm just adding a little bit. Time for what we've all been waiting for, right? So I did pick up the highlighter brush, the number 120. I absolutely love this. It's like the perfect shape. It has that nice shark tooth design, and it does taper slightly in the center. So you can go down the bridge of the nose, and it just fits perfectly along my cheekbone for that perfect application. So I'm gonna try a couple of the things that I bought. So I did get another shimmer stick, which I thought would be really great for my skin tone, and it's called Starstruck, and I'm gonna use that on the bridge of the nose. So this is a cream stick, so I haven't tried it on my face yet, but when I swatched it, amazing. And I feel like it's a color that a lot of people haven't been talking about. But personally for me, I really go for colors like this. So let's say if you really like Opal by Becca, if you really like that highlighter, this is that type of color, and it's what I tend to go for in the cooler months when I'm not as tan. So let's see. Maybe I should use my fingertips, but oh well. Oh, that is so bright. I love it. Oh, it's just like ice cold, which is what I like for the winter. And then I'm gonna use that right on the tip of the nose. I do have a powder highlight, but let's just try it. And that is my nose highlight. So Starstruck, you see it's like very icy. So if you have a fair skin tone, so good. All right, so I love that one. Now, for real, no more games. I'm gonna start with the one that I was the most excited for, which is Trophy Wife. I've seen so many people use it as a highlighter. Not a color that I would use as a highlight, but I'm still curious to see how it looks. Okay, so we're gonna dip our brush into the color, and immediately it picks up a good amount. So I gotta be careful. But I mean, seriously, who are we kidding? I'm knocking off, okay, good. Oh my gosh, the glitter just falls right off if you knock off the excess. So I'm just gonna be careful. Are we ready for this? I'm not ready. I don't even know where to start. Okay. Which way should I go? This way? Okay, enough. Oh my god, can you guys see that? I think you can. Holy crap. Oh my god, it actually looks pretty good on camera. Whoa. And then I'm just gonna put a little bit on the brow bone. I mean, there's barely anything left on this brush. Like, are you kidding me? Like, I can't. Should I put on more? Okay. Okay, I grabbed a little bit more. I just knocked it off once. Okay. Oh, I'm just concentrating it now, right on top of the cheekbone. Oh my god. And just, I got a little bit in my brow, but who cares? I mean, life. So I'm just gonna take another brush to just kind of blend it a little bit. Just that bottom edge. But who are we kidding, right? Oh, it's just like everything, okay? This is what I'm talking about. Just plastic cheeks. Like literal goals. That is what I've always wanted. And this is giving it to me. Now. And now I'm going to try on some of the other ones. So the other highlighter that I got was Ginger Binge and Moscow Mule. This one was my favorite because I'm a sucker for pigment, and this one had the most just intense payoff. It was just something different. And I thought, ooh, I could use it as a blush and then use the shimmery one as a highlight. Guys, this entire thing is gonna give you a glow. I'm gonna try the less shimmery one first, which is Ginger Binge. It looks deeper in the pan. And I'm gonna pick it up with that highlighter brush, and it just picks it up immediately. And this is probably already too much. Let me dust it off a little bit. All right, ready? That was actually pretty restrained. See, because I was just like super gentle with the brush. It's just subtle. So that's the first one. So it's not as intense as the other side. I'm just gonna put on a little more just to be fair. So there we go. So you see that subtle, hopefully, that subtle pink glow. Oh, it's so good. If I had a really nice matte pink blush underneath and this on top. Life. Okay, so now I'm gonna go in with Moscow Mule, the shimmery one. Pick that up on my brush. Like, it'll fool you. Like, you won't know how intense this is until you try it. Look at that. Oh, immediately. More life, more pigment. On deeper skin tones, you guys are gonna love this. Because see, it's just too deep for me to rock alone as a highlight. This for me is a blush topper. That's what I want to say. This is a blush topper. And it's so good though. Oh, I love it. Okay, so that is that. And then the other one that I got, I'm telling you guys, I went ham, was Girl Next Door and Chic Freak. Here it is. It's a lot peachier. Definitely the best match for my medium skin tone. And so I'm gonna go in with the lighter color, which is Girl Next Door, right at the very top. And I'm gonna try the brush. I might need another brush actually to get the best application, but I'm just gonna go on the very tip of the brush. And I'm gonna go right on top right here. Oh, I hope you guys can see that. It's lighter and brighter. Like, get your whole life. This is so good. Okay, and then just to get that gradient going, I'm gonna go back with my fluffy cheek brush to blend those together. And then I'm even gonna try, since we're here, I'm gonna try the peachier one because this one has more shimmer in it. So I'm gonna grab it on the tip of the brush, and it looks super pink. So I'm gonna get that just to get the most intense sparkle. And I'm gonna use it right in the middle because it's peachier. I don't even know if you guys can see that, but I used it right in the middle. And then I'm gonna go back with the lighter one again to make it pop even more. I'm using the tip just at the highest point right here. There we go. So good. Oh my gosh, I love this side. I love this side even more. One shimmer stick which I have not used that I also purchased was this one right here called Confetti, because I just thought it was so pretty and sparkly, and it's something I would use in the inner corner of my eye, but it just doesn't go with this look at all. So I'll just swatch it for you guys so you can see. It's just the prettiest iridescent purpley pink duochrome color, and it just looks straight up like an icy purpley blue color on screen. That's the shift, but it really looks like a little more purpley pink in person, and then as you rotate your hand, or if you put it on your eye as you move, it's gonna look a little different depending on how the light hits it, which is always fun. So I had to have it, and it's something that I want to use like in the inner corner of my eye. Do I need an entire stick just for that application? No, but I just was like, I needed it so pretty, it's gonna sell out, I gotta have it. So it was something that I like went back for in store because I needed it in my collection. So I got that, and then last but not, oh actually no, I didn't mention one thing which I didn't use in the tutorial, which was the Precision Makeup Sponge. Again, just something that I was like, I need it all, I gotta have it. I love sponges, so I picked this one up. It has different facets to it. It has a flat side, really great for baking, and then rounder on the other side for just like your regular buffing, so you have no harsh lines. You can just bounce it all over your foundation, and you can use it damp or dry. So this I have yet to use, but I do like that it has some edges like for sharpening underneath the eye and stuff. I think it'll be really good. But finally, we've come to the lips, and I did pick up the lip gloss. Definitely surprised that if she was only gonna do one thing for the lips, that she chose a gloss, because to me she's like all about a red lip. But this was still a really nice gloss. I'm gonna try it on for you guys. I love the scent. It's peach vanilla that they went for, and it smells delicious. So I did definitely approve of that. And the large doe foot applicator, because I have very full lips and I'm somebody that has to triple, quadruple dip to cover my whole entire mouth. That sounds gross, but that's what I have to do. And look, that was just one. I just pulled it out once, and look, it was enough to cover my top and bottom lip. Now, if I want to be extra, I can put a little more, and it'll look even juicier. See that? Oh, that trophy wife. So freaking good. So yeah, I really like how it smells. I really like how it feels. It's not sticky. My lips just feel like it has a really nice cushion on top. It feels really good. So I definitely approve. So yeah, guys, I mean, I don't know if you couldn't tell already. I absolutely loved everything that I got. And if I had to choose one product Let me get it. If I had to choose one product out of the entire line that is the must-have, that is the standout, and something that I'm going to use over and over and over again, it's the foundation. I mean, 10 out of 10, pro filter, soft matte, long wear foundation. I love the finish. I love that there are 40 shades, so I can definitely find a color that works for me no matter how much my skin changes. They got the undertone right for me because I'm a little bit like olive, but I'm not too yellow. So they definitely nailed it. So I love it. I love the finish. I think it looks really good. And again, I want to do that wear test. So let me know what you guys think. But for like going out at night, I've worn it to a day party. I've worn it for a couple of things. I just haven't tested it for hours and hours on end. But for those things, it looks great and it photographs beautifully. Again, go to my Instagram. You'll see I posted a photo of it when I first got it and tried it. It's so good. Trophy wife, I mean, everybody is gonna like rave about it because it's so beautiful. But it's just one of those things where it's a collector's item for me. And it's something that I would reach for more for my eyes than anything else. And for such a statement like this, I don't need this much product because I'm not going to use it that much. But it's definitely a lot of fun. And I like that you can just use it wherever. You can use it on your body, which is a lot of fun. So definitely love that. I am also obsessed with the Matchsticks. I love that they are magnetic and I can just play with this all day long. Even the brush that I got, which was the contour and conceal brush, I didn't get the highlight one because I got the full size. And if I'm gonna travel with a brush, I'd probably only bring the touch-up one, which I have with the powder. I'd probably only bring this to touch up the powder, and it's dense enough that I can smooth out my concealer with it. So it's pretty good for me. So I think this one will be my travel brush of choice. So I love that it sticks together with the blot powder. Genius, genius, genius. And let me put the little sponge back. It's so pretty. The little sponge says Fenty Beauty on it in the same font. The mirrors are also really high quality, so I enjoy that, and it has Fenty Beauty on them as well. So let me put the brush back. I love that so much. The Kilowatt Highlighters, I spoke about Trophy Wife again. I really, if you have a deeper skin tone, Ginger Binge Moscow Mule is your girl. And for my skin tone, Girl Next Door and Chic Freak isn't as quote-unquote fun and out there as Trophy Wife and the other one, but it's the one that I would reach for the most on a daily basis that goes with my skin tone. So I love it. I love how it looks. I love how it makes my cheeks look like they're made of plastic, which is always my personal goal, hence the name Vinyl Blush. And I love this brush. Oh yeah, so definitely the foundation, and I love the brushes. They are definitely really, really good. Of course, if you already have brushes, you don't need to run out and get these, but I would definitely put them on the wish list or go in store and play with them if you can. I know everybody can't do that, but if you can, definitely, or put it on your wish list or buy it if you can. I love them. And I have a lot of brushes, trust me. So yeah, guys, those are my thoughts. The primer feels really nice. It smells like a baby. To me, that's what it reminds me of. I like the brightening color. You don't really see a dramatic difference, at least not on my skin tone. And it feels really nice. But I'm not someone that uses primer all the time. But if you are, I would get the primer for the foundation because they are formulated to work together. So for sure, this is gonna go well together. But if you use something from another line and they don't have the ingredients that are gonna work well together, you might be out of luck with that and you might not like the results. So, ooh, and I've also tried this just with moisturizer, no primer, and I really like that too. But today, since we were doing almost full face Fenty Beauty, I used it together with the primer. So yeah guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you like this look, and let me know if you went ham on Fenty Beauty like I did. Let me know what you got. Let me know what's still on your wish list. And yeah, don't forget to follow me on Instagram. If you're new to my channel, don't forget to subscribe. You can sign up for notifications by clicking the little bell as well if you're already a subscriber. And if you like the video, click the thumbs up, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.